Good morning, guys. We are back. We're going to start the week strong with our plank circuit. So we don't have an official plan for the day. We're just going to flow from the inside out and just see where it takes us, okay? This is how I always set up when I teach classes in the gym, and I will usually gauge from injuries and prior experience in the room as to what exercises to go to. Obviously, I don't have you here with me, but we'll just flow through and see where it goes, and let's have fun with it. All right, let's warm in a little bit. So we're just going to sit it down. Hands can go on the knees and roll it up through the spine. Open up here and sit it down. Roll it up through the spine. Open out. So it's always nice when you do have a plan, but when you have experience and you know how to set up your workouts, you can just rock from one exercise to another if you know where to go with it. So we're going to work slightly differently moving forward. Sometimes the best workouts come when you don't know where they're going. So we're going to go there. All right, let's go one more time. Roll it down and all the way up. Just there. Hands can go just behind and push forward and release. Tuck, push and tuck. Crunch the core. Push and crunch. So this is our final week here. Moving into July, we will have our plyometrics and our power. So that will be fun. Lots of jumping, quite high intense. So be ready for that. Take yourself down, grab weights if you have them around you. If not, don't worry at all. I'm going to start off just by holding onto the dumbbells. If you have weak wrists, guys, grab onto your dumbbells. It's going to help you in this position. We're just going to start in our plank. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, engage the core, 6, last 5. Are you with me? 4, and in 3, we're lifting the leg one by one. 2, 1, and lift. And 9. Let's go 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. One arm comes up and pull and release. Other arm. One more here. One more. And drop it down. Release, roll the shoulders. Hands up top, rotate. We'll run through 2 more rounds just like that, and then we'll add on. Are we ready? Nice deep breath. So this is just our little warming into the body, firing up the muscles. Lift into your plank, hold it for 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and leg. Three, 2, 1. Lift and pull. 5 more. One. And release. Ooh. Let's rotate the wrists. One more round through those couple of exercises. Then we'll bring the heavier weights in, if you have them. If not, you're working exactly the same, okay? Are we ready? Nice deep breath, and we go. Make sure your joints are stacked here, okay? One more breath there, and let's lift. Hold it for 10, 9, 5, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 4, 2, 1. And drop it down. Good job, guys. Oh, okay. Should be nice and warm now. Palms of your hands might be feeling a little bit tender after that. We're going to pull in the heavier weights. Okay. With slightly heavier weights now, if you have them. This time we're going to be in our plank and we're going to go for a row. So we're just combining here. Stabilizing through the core. Some other muscles getting involved here as well. So what will we have here? We can have crossovers. Okay, let's go. We're going to have our row 10, 9, 8, all the way down. Then we'll have crossovers, crossing over. So a nice one for your chest, if you're working with dumbbells, is to do the cable crossovers like you would in the gym. So if you have the cables there and you cross over your chest. So it's kind of like that, but with the bent arm, and we're pulling up. So we'll target the bicep a little bit. And then we'll have, what was I thinking of? Rows, crossovers, and then pass-throughs, yes. Okay, so we'll only need one weight for the last one. Nice deep breath, and let's lift and row. Three, 2, 1, and cross, tap. Three, 2, 1, leave one weight outside, drop down, pull. 2, 1, release. Okay, same again, 2 more times. Ooh. Grab water from now if you need it. When you're ready, nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go one more. Breathing in and out. Lift up. One weight goes outside. Pull. And drop it down. So with the pass-throughs, if you have a super heavy, I like to use a kettlebell if I'm in the gym, and you don't have to lift it, you just drag it through, lift it. You don't have to lift it. You just drag it, stabilizing through the core, as always. Okay, one more round there. We will have our finisher. We will get our plate hops in at the end. Okay, are we good? We are, we're amazing. We're doing it, okay? Always give yourself props. And let's lift. Pull. 9. 3, 2, 1, and cross. 3, 1. Oh, okay. Well done, well done. So, those are the heaviest dumbbells I have. Now let's use the lightest, or the second lightest maybe. Okay, so I want you guys to get confident in setting up your own workouts when you go into the gym. So today we have our objective. It's planks, different variations of the plank. So we don't veer away from that. We just do different variations of the plank. That's the objective of our day today. We need to stay in that plank position as long as possible, doing whatever else comes to us in that time. As for length of time and things like that, people often think they have to spend hours in the gym. You really don't. Okay, there's a difference between making yourself tired and actually getting a good workout in. And sometimes you can do that in 15 or 20 minutes. If you imagine when you do sprints, you could do intervals So sprint jog. You don't do that for an hour on end. 15-20 minutes is enough. So it's the same for any other exercise. If you're working with intention and intensity, you don't need to keep going and keep going and keep going if you feel fatigued and like your body is failing on you. If you're not performing as you should be, stop. You've got the most out of what you could do on that day. So try not to put restraints on yourself like that. And again, if you do have a setup for your workout and you go into the gym and you're feeling really good that day, and you come to the end of your workout and you still have loads of energy, you either didn't push yourself hard enough or you have more left. We're not saving energy. What are you saving energy for? That's what you need to think. Put all your energy into what you're doing, and then when it comes to the close, you're done. You are literally done, okay? Unless you're purposely having a light day, or it's a recovery day or something like that. Okay, this time we're going to lift up into our plank position and we're going to come out the ways. So like a reverse fly, we'll go there and then we'll lift backwards there. And then we will have a big circle all the way around, just rotating through the shoulders. Okay, so first up. Out to the side, grab heavier weights if you feel you can. We're only going for 10, so alternating. 5 on each side. Lift yourself up. And bring it back. Palm to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Let's reverse the other one back. 10, 8, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Hand here. One, and release. Again, 2 more rounds like that. If you can, go heavier. If you can. I'll give it a try. And we're really trying to rock through with as little rest as possible. So. Nice deep breath. Lift. Oh, all right, that was tough. I'm going to drop back down for our final round of those. Oh, okay. Little breather. Where are we at? you're ready. Our second objective for the day is to work through the exercises without stopping. So again, if that means dropping weights, I did struggle a little bit at the end there. I don't know if I'll be able to make it through a second round with those same weights, so I'm going to drop down because I don't want to stop. Okay? We are starting with our reverse flies. So when you're ready, lift 10. And palm up. 2, 1, drop it down. 6, 3, 2, 1, release, open. And drop down, wipe off, grab water. We are going to leave it there. We'll move into our plate hops. We're going to add the claps today as well. Okay. And coming in at the end of this work, if you're not able for it right now, it's just because you're fatigued, okay? So I cannot stress enough that you need to be your own biggest fan. Hype yourself up. Stop speaking negative about yourself, about your efforts when you're not able to do something. It is frustrating, yes, but it's whatever you have on the day, okay? So it's just one of those things that we have to accept in order to be able to push through and move forward. Otherwise, it gets you stuck. It will get you stuck and you fall into a negative cycle. Let's take a little bit longer here. So if you want to push back and release your shoulders here, sit into child pose. Let's rock it through, stretch the abs. And rock it back. And one more. Okay, so all we're doing, as we've done before, hopping onto the plates, okay? What will we do? I think we'll go for 10 straight into our claps. Then we'll have a little pause. We'll do 3 rounds, just 3 today, okay? Are we ready? If you are able to go for a higher surface, stack some books up, use your deck if you have it. And breathe in through the nose. Let's go 2 more breaths there. And release. 1 more. Lift up into your plank position. We're hopping onto the plates, okay? Lift it up. Slight bend in the elbows. Flex through your legs. Everything is strong in this position. Hop. Okay, let's take our pause. We wanted to go straight into the claps there. Maybe I'll get rid of some of this jewellery. It's just fluffing around in my face now. Let's go our 3 rounds there. We'll get our claps in at the end and we'll aim for more. Okay, better? If you're able to go for your jumps, then straight into the claps, do it. Otherwise, let's restart. Restart. Getting knocked about by my jewellery. Let's take our 3 deep breaths in through the nose. Bend the elbows. And release. Okay. All right. One more round there. We've got our claps and our finisher. We'll have a nice stretch out as always. So, let's take our breath. One more. Lift, bend the elbows, strengthen the legs. And release. Okay. Now will be your chance to chuck all your equipment out of the way. We'll go for our claps. All right. Grab water from now. We just got 5 claps, that's all we've got. 3 rounds. So 15 total. If you can go straight for them, do it. Or no, sorry, we're gonna aim. Aim. We're aiming. Aim for as many as you can get. And we'll try twice. Okay. All right. Are we good to go? Whew. Okay, let's try for 20. We're aiming for 20, that's the goal, but if we don't get them, we're not going to beat ourselves up, okay? That's just the number we have in mind. And then again, if you want to make a note of it for yourself so that you can come back and retry these exercises anytime, and you can track for yourself if you're making progress. And again, I've said before, it's not linear. So you won't always see jumps in progress. Usually what tends to happen is you get a dip before your performance comes back up. And that's just how it is. Because when you push your body through the intensity, you will have that drop. But when you come back, you're stronger for it. And that's why we have to push in this way. Okay? So whatever you've got. With whatever you've got, 20 is the number we have, and eventually we will get there, maybe today. Let's try. Lift yourself up, and we're just going for our claps. Oh, not even one yet. Okay, set yourself up, set yourself up. We're going for 20. We are. We're doing it. We've done these before. We have. And they were at the end of the set. So, lift up. Slight bend in the elbows. That's one. Okay, maybe not today. Keep going if you can. If you have it in you to keep going, push, push, push for yourself, guys. I'm going to give it one more try. We did have a lot of tension going through the hands, holding those dumbbells today. It shouldn't stop us. It should not. Okay, I'm going to go one more time. I hope you guys got a number there for yourself. I'm not happy with mine yet, so I have to keep going. Okay, at least 3, come on. Lift yourself up. Slight bend in the elbows. Okay. Was that 2? Maybe 2. Okay. That's fine. We're not disappointed. Okay, wherever you got to with that, we'll work on improving it. So just keep trying, moving forward. And you're bound to see an improvement, okay? Right, we have our finisher. So if I remember rightly, we started with our favourite, burpees. Burpees with a tuck, kick forward, straight punches. Jumping jacks. No, high knees, sorry. High knees. Okay. With the knees, I want them coming up hip height. So what I was doing last time was lazy. That's lazy. We don't do that. Even if you're fatigued, if you can't perform the exercise correctly, you take it back a stage. So here, 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 a little hop. Okay, bring the knee up, crunch the core. Then we had jumping jacks. And I know we finished with something up, little hops. Yes. Okay. I did come with the crazy idea of putting the jump lunges in there, but we'll leave that one for a later date, okay? Are we ready for this? 10, 10, 10, that's all, okay? Nice deep breath. And we'll go together in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys, all the way down. Two more. Final one. Three. 2 into squat jumps. 2. 3. Open the chest. Open the chest. Okay. Okay. We will leave it there for today. The heat doesn't help us, so I'll be nice. I'm gonna let you off there. We will come back up to our 3 rounds. By the end of the week, okay? Lean over. And over to the other side. Turn it round. Back through centre. Straighten up. And out. Straighten up, open the chest. Fold forward. One more time and then we'll go to the other side. Pull back. Reach, reach, reach. Nose to knee. Okay. One leg comes in, cross the other one over. Let's get a nice rotation in here. Good job, guys. Remember, your best effort is always enough. Okay? And release. Again, fold it forward. And cross it over. These loads are coming in real time this week. So if you do like to work out at a particular time of day, what I would say to you is to rerun this one tomorrow and then jump in. Let me make this make sense. So my Monday will be your Tuesday. You run Tuesday to Saturday. I run Monday to Friday. So you're getting your workouts when you need them for yourself. Because I'm not doing the loads ahead of time. For our new program, I will do that. So I will be one day ahead of you. But for this week, they are coming in real time, which may or may not suit your needs. So you can always rerun the other workouts we have. What am I doing here? The other workouts, you can do that. Some people have very large legs and then unable to cross over there. You can do it here as well. That is another option. We're going here, okay? So yeah, you always have the option to go back and run over any workouts that you've enjoyed as you wait for the new loads to come in. In July, we will be coming strong with the plyo and power. And again, we're not going to have any planned sets or anything like that. We're working from the inside out and we're going to flow through. So where it feels right to go, that's where you go, rather than having a plan and a setup. We have our ideas and we have our objectives for the work day, for the work sets. what we're trying to achieve on that session. Release that side. Okay, flip over. Same thing onto the other side. Fold it forward. So check out my channel for any other workouts you might be interested in. Oh, we have had a good variety up there. We did have our little kind of gymnastics-y style cardio sets, which were fun. Daniel Dubois is doing gymnastics training now, which is kind of funny. People always ask me, what's the best fitness, what's the best workout to do, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's whatever you enjoy. But what I would say for myself, what I've noticed is that if you box, if you go into a boxing gym, you learn so much more than just the technique of boxing. You learn coordination, balance, body control, and it can lead you into so many other things which are beneficial for you. You might just find something through something else. So I would always recommend to anyone, go to your local boxing gym, try it out. You meet great people. You might enjoy just learning boxing, but if you find that it's not for you, it will lead you into something else that is. And then you will have a good foundation to start from. If you look at any boxer, they don't just box. They strength train, they run, they do gymnastics, they dance. There's so many other things that leads through it. So it's a very versatile thing that you can do if you're not sure where to start, and it gives your body a good stable base to work from for whatever you want to go into. So I've just started to learn how to belly dance. Which is fun. And it may have been a lot harder for me if I didn't have the core control and the stability in my body, the coordination that I've learned through boxing. I may have found it a lot more harder, but I'm actually finding it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. And even when I seen Daniel Dubois doing his gymnastics, I thought, oh my God, that's incredible. And for a man as well, the things that he's doing, he would not have been able to do that if he didn't do boxing. If he wasn't a boxer, there's no way. If you go into boxing, if you do boxing, you can do anything. Boxing is the hardest thing. In terms of fitness, agility, coordination, body control, everything. So give it a go, okay? Breathe into the back. And if you're local to my area, please come down to my club. Come on down, we need more females. We do have our female class, which is today actually. I will be going off there in a little while. You meet all different kind of people, all different walks of life. Bring the other foot forward and push forward. And I think it brings your confidence up as well. it gives you the confidence to go and do these other things that you maybe wouldn't have done before. So I just think it's amazing. I think it's the best, but you have to try for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Push back. This next time you know what to do. Really lengthen through. Rock it side to side if you can. And really sit back. Let's tuck the toes under. Push back. Really push through here. Bring the feet out nice and wide. Grab onto your ankles, get a little stretch there. Forearms can go down. Edge the feet in the waist. Bend the knees. Hands come onto your knees and rotate, rotate. Roll up through the spine. And we are done. Well done, guys. So check out my other videos. Jump into any of the workouts that you think you might enjoy. In the description box, some of them have listed all the exercises. So again, you can pick and choose, and you can set up your own style as well. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? Take care, guys. Have a great day.